Okay, so here's part B. So in this one, what we're trying to figure out is how do you match only the red ball and none of these other balls? What do you do? How can you make that happen?
Well, the probability of not matching is what we said before. It's what we said before minus 1 over what we said before.
Well, that's not matching all of them. Okay, but you have to not match even a single one of the balls.
Yeah.
So, for example, if the number that comes out is 5, 12, 23, 27, and 42, and the Powerball is, I don't know, 16?
Yeah.
Seems like picking the number 16. And you got, your number you picked were 4, 11, 22, 26, 42, and 16. Sorry, you matched the 42. You don't win this prize. You gotta miss all. You gotta miss these 5 numbers and only get that one right. So what do you think?
Well, there's only it would be 1 in 35 just getting this one right.
Okay, so there's 1 out of 35 ways to get this right.
But then you have to mismatch all of those.
Right, you gotta miss all of these
So
numbers.
it'll be 58 times 57 times 56 times. Like 59 times 58 times 57 times 56 times 55 over 120.
Okay.
And that minus 1 over that.
Why do you say that minus 1?
Well, because there's one way that you match them all.
Right.
Actually, that wouldn't work because you could match some of them.
Right, you can match some of them. You have to miss all of those.
So there wouldn't be just one way to do that.
No, there'd be lots of ways to
Ugh.
do it. How are we going to figure that out?
Well-
This is a harder problem. But you're right. We do know the total number of ways to draw out of the 59 is 59 times 58 times 57 times 56. 1, 2, 3, 4 times 55
Over.
over 120. That's the total number of ways to draw these balls. Now,
Yeah.
how many ways are there to draw the balls that miss these numbers? That miss every single one of these numbers?
Well, if you picked 23 here, you'd still have matched one.
Yep.
Well, there'd be 54 choices.
54 choices for the first one because I can't pick these numbers.
And then 53, 52, 51, and 50.
I think, and then
Is that it?
No, we have to be in, do we have to be in increasing order?
Yeah,
So it's
So
divided by
divide by
120.
5 by 120. Okay, that's the ways to miss. These are the total ways. This is the ways to miss.
And then we have to get the Powerball.
Then we have to get the Powerball. So we have to take these. Let me erase these numbers because these are confusing. I have to take this number divided by this number. That's my probability of missing times 1 out of 35. Okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Now notice when I divide this by this, the 120s cancel.
So,
So it's just 54, 53, 52, 51, 50 divided by 59, 58, 57, 56, 55.
we can do that
We can do that. We should probably do that on calculator though,
because
otherwise it'd be horrible. So let's do the top first. 54 times 53 times 52 times 51 times 50. So that's 379 million. Divided by 59, divided by 58, divided by 57, divided by 56, divided by 55. It's about 0.63. So 0.63 is my chance of missing all of them.
Yeah.
Times 1 out of 35.
So
divided by 35 is about 0.018, which is approximately, let me do 1 over that. 1 in 55.41 approximately.
So this is a little bit easier to win.
Yeah, a lot easier to win. That's not 1 in 175 million, it's about 1 in 50, call it 1 in 55.
So we might win that.
But it's interesting it's not 1 in 35.
Yeah.
Because it's 1 in 35 just to hit that, and then you gotta miss all the rest, which you do about 0.63. What is 0.63 approximately? It's a very simple fraction.
about
0.6.
It's about 0.6, which is
It's 3/5.
About 3/5, or it's also very close to
To
2/3.
Or a half.
Yeah.
It's bigger than a half. It's closer. 2/3 is about 0.66,
Yeah.
and 3/5 is about 0.6. So it's kind of in the middle of those, but that tells us about where we are.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. So maybe if you play, you're much more likely to get that. But I don't even know what that prize is. It might be like, I don't know, like $2 or something. So anyway, it's cool.
Yeah.
You think anyone's gonna win the $500 million?
Maybe.
Think they'll be
No.
happy?
Yep.
What do you think? What do you think you would do if you won $500 million?
I'm not sure.
Buy a bunch of Zone tool sets,
Zone tool.
give them to schools.
Hmm.
Maybe give a bunch of 3D printers to schools. That'd be good, right?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Good job, guys.